Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and um, I'm finally here doing the name giveaway for the Shabby Chic kit that I designed. It's a huge kit, 28 pages, and okay, there's Mr. Supervisor. He's not doing great. He's sick again. He has meds, and he wants to be with me all the time. But yeah, it's not going to work when I'm crafting. Oh, now he found a box to sit in. Okay, that's okay. And yeah, I had some working days that I stayed until late, and I came home late, had dinner late, so I couldn't do the video. And then I had this accident. I had this one over a month now. I think 1.5 months already. But this one, I burned my hand. And it's just covered because I want to make sure I don't bump and rip the skin, because it's very fragile. It's still intact, but it's kind of purplish at the moment. It doesn't hurt as much as it did before. Okay, I'm kind of distracted because Mr. Supervisor is climbing up the wall almost. One moment. I think you can see his tail wagging. One moment. Okay, he's here. But yeah, I burned my hand. I was boiling eggs. I had 2 in the pan, and I have a water tap that has also the possibility to get hot water, and it's kind of diffused when it comes out, so it's not like the regular amount of water that comes out of your water tap. But I thought I switched it out, but obviously it was still on, and I popped in another egg, and so the water was going over my hand like so. Okay, Mr. Supervisor is very annoying. But yeah, that's what happened, and I started to cool down with water immediately. So for about half an hour, 45 minutes, called the doctor what I should do, and they even I took pictures, and I have to send it to them whether I should go in or not. But she said, no, it's closed. When it's open tomorrow, you have to come. Apparently, then you need a shot for getting infections and everything. But it's closed. So, yeah, it's so stupid, I know. But the name giveaway. I'm going to my YouTube channel now. And I'm going to the video, and I'm going to see the names that I have, that people entered, because I can see. And I saw a lot, and people kept posting, and it's okay because well, I didn't do the giveaway yet, so it's kind of extended. But I'm not going through all the names because you can all see. But I have Country Rose Garden, Victorian Story or Victorian Chic, Shabby Rose. I named originally this kit Shabby Pinks, because I also have a kit Shabby Reds. I haven't put that in my Etsy yet. I have it for more than a year on my computer, and I haven't done anything with it. Roses and Lace. Shabby Chic Roses and Lace, Chic Elegance, Antique Lace and Roses. That's kind of a cute name. Victorian Chic Roses. Shabby Chic Victorian Garden, Shabby Chic Garden of Roses, Shabby Chic Rose Garden, and oh, he's still at it. Alexandra and Duke for the boy and the girl and her dog. This one, I think she meant. That was Joanne. Creating with Jovi. Forgotten Elegance. Okay, I'm going to pick a name. Yeah, which one? I like the, where is it? I think it's, I'm sorry, Lisa Wagner. She said Antique Lace and Roses. So that's the name of the kit. I'm going to write it at the back of this sheet, otherwise I will forget. So Lisa, congrats. You can pick a digital from my Etsy and I will send it to you. And to everybody else, thank you very much for entering and for being so patient. And I did start creating something with it before the accident, and today was the first day I had courage enough to do something with crafting, not a wild thing, but not with pokey things because I'm so afraid I will hurt this. But I put a good bandage on and I try to do it in the same color as my skin so you don't see, but yeah, you see. It's like I'm almost in an abusive marriage, which I'm not. I did this all myself. This was, first I thought a wood splinter, then I thought it was a glass splinter, then I thought it was out. Now I'm not sure it's out, but there's a hole in my thumb and it closes, and every morning when I do something like putting your clothes on and you pull something up, it bursts open again and starts bleeding. So this has been in a continuing process for about 4 or 5 weeks now. So if it doesn't heal next week, it probably needs some stitching. I don't know. But I started creating with these papers. I did cut out. This one I didn't cut out, but all the other ephemeras, most of them I cut out. I didn't do this one. No. I think I've got 4 sheets, but I did all the other things on my Scan&Cut. I have it over here. Oh, there's Mr. Supervisor again. I have all the little bits and pieces and the thumb thing, the chandeliers. And what I did was, when you put your sheet through the Scan&Cut, it scans the area it needs to cut, and then you can immediately cut that page. I think you all understand that. But when you leave it in the computer, the data in the computer part of the Scan&Cut, and you place a new sheet like I did, this is craft paper from a paper pad, it cuts out the same images, the borders again, so you have a backing for your chandelier. Otherwise you cut this out and yeah, you're going to back it to make it more sturdy, and I have to do all the fuzzy cutting anyway, which I didn't want to do. And I also did the same with the, I did this trick a lot with the tags, so I can glue them on so they are sturdier. They are not as sturdy as I usually make them with my book pages. I'm not going to show you all the bits and pieces, but I'm so happy the chandeliers came out so great because I had so many fun things to do. I wanted to do with these, but we are not there yet because I want to show you something different. One moment. So what I wanted to do, and I'm first going to show you this. Maybe you all remember that I made this. This was in the Fall Prompts 22 challenge that I did with Peggy the Paper Bumblebee. And I even used her pages for this. These are from her kit. I made a hinged trifle tag. Even added a little pocket. And I have a process video on how I made it. I also have a process video on how I made this cover from a tissue box, because this was a tissue box. This is the part where you pull the tissues out. And I have 2 videos on making the cover, so you have an idea how the cover will be constructed. And I also made this on camera and other bits and pieces of the journal. But I was inspired by the trifold hinged tag, and what I did, I still have, I have a lot, I kept these boxes from the cereal for a month now. And oh, I also wanted to show you, when you have a cereal box, you have these. So when you have the box like so, and there's a closure at the bottom, these are in here. So, and over here is the closure. I don't know how to explain, but these make great tabs. So if you don't have a tab punch, you might check boxes from food, because they can be great tabs. And you can even glue them over like so. So they are on both sides. And I thought that was great. So I kept those, even though I have a tab punch. Okay. We call it gewoon een tap punch in Dutch. Yeah, but what I did was collect these papers. And I cut them in different sizes. I covered them with sheets from the kit. Yeah, I'm working on my glass mop, and there's a shining, and over here from the lights. So I try to keep it covered, but it does make my life easier with the glue over here and inking. But I cut out a few different size cardstock, back them with the paper, and I glue them together, front and back. Did some sewing, but first I hinged them with pieces of this lace I had left, and I have this now. Maybe I should take you up a little so you can see the whole thing. So I have this. It can be like so, it can also go like so. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. And on the other side I have this, and I have a flap, and the flap thing I made, it's the top part of the box. I don't know how to say it. You have this. So I cut this, and then this, and this is the hinge, because it's already folded. So I thought, well, that will make a great hinge. You can make your own hinges, of course, and I also could have done it with the fabric, but I wanted one like so. And I'm not sure what this is going to be and how many things I'm going to layer, but I think it will be a fun project. And I'm not sure, maybe you call it a hinged folder, flappy folder, a hinged, I don't know, something like that, because you can also do it like so. Put this one in here, and then you have it almost closed. I think you can even put these over here too. Yeah. So you can do different things. And maybe you can turn this into a closure. That's a good idea, actually. But I'm going to work on it just a little. Not going to do the embellishment yet. But I'm going to add more pieces of the cardstock to make more small flips, because that is easy, that I can do. And I did already cut out, I don't know where it is. I think it's this one. I'm not sure though. I thought I had a piece cut to size, but I don't know. Maybe I forgot. So yeah. But I'm happy I can do some crafting again. I was able to work. But I did work from home yesterday, because that was not even 24 hours that I burned my hand. And in the morning it was really painful, because you sleep and the sheets, the bedding sheets go over your hand all the time, and ooh, it really did hurt. Not going to round the corners right away because I first want to glue on some pretty paper. So I covered this. I want to round the corners. And do some inking. And I just wanted to show you how you can add those parts to the rest of the hinged folder it is. Let's call it a hinged folder. I don't know. You can journal on those pieces also. It needs a little bit more ink. And I have one part, I have to explain better. I did hinged all the elements together, and after I hinged them, I did some sewing. So I sew also over the fabric, but at some point you can't put this under the sewing machine anymore when it's all hinged together. So this one I did sew before I hinged it, and the larger pieces are not rounded corners and the smaller pieces are. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So I am going to sew around this one, and we are going to attach it maybe on here, like so. Or does it need to be on this one? So we can keep this as a front. Yeah, maybe I can do that. Because you have endless possibilities with this hinging. You can hinge everything together. Just needed some glue. Okay, first let me do some sewing. I'm going to do a few more of these. I'm going to do them off camera. So and then we are going to stack these, and in the next video, hopefully the next video, I'm going to embellish this. So I have been busy. For you it's just a few seconds, and for me it was a few, well, I think I've been busy for more than a few hours and during the day, so it's not all after each other, but this is what I got now. And it's actually two parts. The journal separates, the journal, it's not a journal, but it separates in two parts. You have this part, so over here, and you have this part, I think. And I'm not sure if it's going to work, because when we are going to embellish these boards, I'm not sure how flexible it will be. But what I did was not, I have backing for the tags and everything, but I'm not sure if I have, I'm not sure. I didn't, sorry, I was distracted. I didn't put too much of a backing on it, so it's very bulky. Usually I make very thick tags with book pages, and they are really sturdy, but I want to keep it flat. So like I said, it's two parts. So you have this thing over here, it goes like so, And then this goes open like, let me get it. So, and I have to figure out this. I want to do something with this. So it can open and be closed. So we have this, then we have this and this. Sure if I'm in frame? Yes, I am. And can go back, and then it opens like so. And I try to keep it as simple as possible. I'm not sure if this will fit. No, you can't switch things around just a little bit, because you also can put it in like so. That's an option too. Then this will be the first page, you see. But I liked it being folded in. And oh, now this, you see, you can do different things with it, but this one needed to be the front page. So this is the front, and now we are going to the back of the journal. It's open like so, and we have this flap and this flap. This is kind of a boring page, but I'm going to embellish it. And over here you have this. So there's a lot. This is also something you can keep. So you flap out one and then you keep on. But you can also zigzag it. That's an option too. But I do like it. I am going to pull it in, fold it in like so. I can even do it like so. No, I cannot. Can I do it like so? No, I cannot. So it has to be like this. And when I have embellished everything, I will make some sort of closure, and I think I will add some tabs on top, something like that. I'm not sure, but we will see. Okay, sorry, my husband called. He just is on his way back home from work, and it's almost 10:30 in the evening. So he's very late, and we had a chat. I forgot this paper. And I'm thinking, should I add one more, or maybe I can, where's the plain part here? Maybe I can glue her in here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I really like this one. Let me use my fiber tack. No, I have to do it different. Wait, I have to cut it to size a little bit better. Strip on the top. So yeah, the hinging part is not quite difficult actually. You just glue stuff together, and I use the same technique that I did on the trifold tag of the fall autumn journal. And it's quite easy to do. I'm also thinking, what's wrong with this? I don't think it's straight. No, it's not straight. Maybe I should sew around this. piece before I glue it in. Yeah, it can be something. So, okay, I'm already working on it. I said I was going to quit. I'm so tired. This has been a very intense job. I thought, oh, I can do something easy. With all the sewing, although the sewing part was easy. I can sew with one hand, with the right hand, because the paper, it doesn't move and shift as much as fabric. So that was easy. So, okay, I think I'm going to sew over here. I do want to put her in here. Yeah. And do I need to put something over there too? I don't know. Maybe I can use it for something else. Oh, this is quite nice. You can't see. It's so huge. But I figured, okay, I'm not going to sew. I'm going to glue it on. So yeah, I think this is the last thing I will do today. And in the next videos, I will do some embellishment pieces of these. I don't know how to call this thing. Of these boards in the hinged folder, maybe. And you can still use this as a keepsake. Because you can, if I put all the ephemera in, the tags and the pockets and the journaling cards, maybe I can glue envelopes on some spots. You can still put journaling cards in there, so you can write on the tag, so you can still journal, but it's not a regular journal. Nope, it's not. And some glue. And I received this from Isabel Borrero, and I lost it, and it turned out that Mr. Supervisor had dropped it under the desk. There's a, I don't know how you call it, where you put your foot on, and it was underneath, and I didn't see that. So yeah, this is it for today. I will change the name of the kit in the shop, Antique Lace and Roses, and it's by Lisa Wagner. So Lisa, send me an email or a message on a messenger. Maybe in message on messenger is better, because I receive so many emails and I miss them. I don't know. I don't see all the emails apparently, because I receive a lot. I don't know why people are sending me all those emails, but I'm being spammed, I think. So yeah, maybe you want to give this a try. This is a huge thing to try, but maybe you can make a smaller version. Oh, it can also go like this, maybe. No, it cannot. I'm trying different variations, but I think this is the best way to keep it. So yeah, I'm going to stop now. Thank you for watching. Leave me a comment. Tell me if you like this, if you want to try it, and if you try it, maybe you want to share in the group. You can also make this with the coffee papers, with the freebies and a little kit for the challenge. That's also a fun thing. With the little cups, you can stack those. Yeah, that's also a lot of fun. Well, maybe you are going to try it. Tell me below the video, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, maybe you want to be a subscriber. Hit the bell so you will be notified when I upload new videos. You can also check my Ko-fi page, the Facebook group, Etsy, of course, where this kit is already on sale and without a name, but it will have a name. And thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay creative. Hope to see you next time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.